Hello. Excuse my voice. I've got a bit of a cold and a bit flued up today. But this video I wanted to make kind of linked on the video that I made previously about how to find balance in situations and how to not lose your equilibrium when something negative happens to you. How to not just go into that reaction mode and just go with wherever your emotions take you. And on the previous video, I was not happy bunny, and I was like really like putting questions forward. It was like, okay, I've got like loads of information. I know mentally what I should be doing, how I shouldn't let situations and circumstances affect me emotionally and be able to drag me here and there. But even though I knew that emotionally, I was still being dragged here and there. So this is an update because it's kind of linked that recently I've been in a circumstance where in the past I would have just flipped. And it's weird because I see that I've grown as a person because I haven't let the situation just kind of rule me, if that makes sense. Or I haven't let the emotions just rule me: anger, sadness, bitterness, jealousy, resentment. I could have easily felt all these emotions, and just to hint, because obviously you're probably just thinking, okay, what's it about? It's a bit hard for you to understand the levels unless I give you a bit more detail. So it was how do I go about this? Yeah, let's say in a love relationship, let's say breakups and stuff, and everyone knows love relationships, all that dopamine, chemical highs, emotions running high, stuff like that. So it is harder to cope with a situation that would happen in a relationship with somebody than an everyday situation that would happen with someone that you're walking down the street and passing by. It'd be a total different reaction because obviously your emotions aren't so tied in. So I just really want to share how I don't know, kept my cool is the right word. But when I found out some kind of devastating information, at first, like, it was just really, I was in shock. And then, hand over my face, I was like, oh, why? Universe, why? But after, I think it all, like, there was a question like, what is right and what's wrong? Because the reason of my pain, no one likes to be wronged, and I did think, okay, that's wrong, don't do that to me. So then I had to think, oh, why do I think this behaviour, this act's wrong? And then I put it down to morals and principles. Now I understand, just because I might think something is morally wrong, doesn't mean somebody else is gonna find it morally wrong, and then that's where like conflict happens or can happen. So then I kind of had compassion for the person that I believed done me wrong, as well. They haven't done wrong on themselves because they're just going among their own morals and their own principles, and it would have been a deeper thing to do themselves injustice. It's weird, but I understand why I was hurt, because what they did just wasn't cool on any level with me, morally. Like, that's just not cool. So even though I understand it's not a definite right or wrong thing, it's all subjective to what is this among, does this stand with me or doesn't it stand with me? Sorry, I think I'm getting emotional now. No, I'm okay. I think in the previous videos I did mention that I can be a lot more sensitive if something's crossing my values or principles. So for the fact that I haven't reacted the way I have, and I've been able to like stay in a quite centered place and remain calm, remain cool, and not just lash out, it really shows me that I've grown. So, and the fact that I've been able to kind of not so much focus on myself and how I'm feeling, but how others around me in the situation, their motivations and their drives, it's just kind of made me take everything less personal and just thought, well, okay, it's not the world doesn't revolve around me. Everything's not around me and how I feel and how sensitive I am, and everyone has to tread on eggshells because of me. Like, I know the world doesn't run like that. So when a situation happens that proves that the world doesn't run like that, it's up to me to handle myself and be in control and be responsible for the way I feel. And taking that into account really empowered me, because I think in the past it would have just been blame, like, oh my life, you've done this to me, so I'm instantly going to feel like this to you. I would have felt so validated in my feelings and my actions of hate, anger, and upset, that you never know what you're capable of doing when emotions run high. But because now I feel like I'm a lot more aware of myself and my place, my place in this world, that it's just helped me to be able to act different. And it's not so much a question of, okay, am I upset and suppressing something, because I know what being upset feels like, and if it doesn't feel like that, then I am not upset. Nothing can be suppressed. So the things that help me come to where I am now is just accountability and the decision to be responsible for the way I feel, and the decision to not just react to a situation, not think, okay, this has happened, so I'm going to react in this way, and because this has happened, my reaction is just justified. I thought, no. And like, just out of love for myself, I don't want to feel rubbish. I do not want to feel down. I don't want to feel upset. Like, that direction of energy is just not for me right about now. So even though something's happened that could have put me in that place, I'm empowered enough to say I don't want to be there, so I'm not going to be there. I'm going to still be happy in myself. And what makes me even happier is just to be able to reflect on how I'm acting now and how I would have acted in the past, because that shows progression and growth for me. And it shows growth not just because I can give a few quotes and say a few things, that I'm actually doing it and I feel it. I feel the difference, I feel the change. And no, because I'm so sensitive, that is a huge, huge thing for me, not to be able to, not to have reacted in that way, in that situation. So, before I start rambling on, because I've pressed record and I've kind of not missed my point, but the point's just got a bit broader and broader and broader. So I'm gonna end this video now, and if there's anything that I want to speak on or give you a bit more detail about, then I will in the next video.